Game of Thrones and Lord of the Rings are dropping entirely new series.
The budgets of these series are record-setting, and budgets reveal everything.
Yetis, Jack and I are just going to be upfront with you. August, great month for birthdays, pretty slow month for everything else.
Yeah, it's not a fast news month. Like most CEOs, they're sitting in the Hamptons right now, honestly.
So it's a slow time for stocks. It's a slow time for news. This is actually why we take this time of year off. But this year, it's different for one particular industry.
For the TV industry. Because August is turning out to be an incredibly fast time for new TV shows.
Oh, Jack, circle the calendar this Sunday, August 21st. Do you hear that? What is that? What's that coming around? It's a roar.
Game of Thrones returns with House of Dragons.
Jack, you're going to have to brush up on your High Valerian.
If you've been asking, where are my dragons? The answer is HBO Max tomorrow.
But here's the wild thing, Yetis. It's not just the Targaryens sacking King's Landing.
The Hobbits have some FOMO too.
2 weeks later, September 2nd, Lord of the Rings returns with a whole new schmovie.
After an 8-year hiatus, Gandalf is back.
He's throwing that gown back on. You can all pass.
If you've been asking, where's Precious? The answer is Amazon Prime Video.
12 weeks of rehearsal, and that's what we get, baby.
And Yetis, this is big. Because Game of Thrones and Lord of the Rings are two of the most valuable franchises on the planet.
Jack, you're right. We're talking A-list IP up there with Star Wars, Harry Potter, Dancing with the Stars.
So HBO and Amazon spared no expenses with these series.
Oh, get this. HBO spent a reported $200 million on this new Game of Thrones spin-off movie.
That's $20 million per episode to recreate all those blonde-haired kings and queens and fire-breathing dragons.
Okay, sit down, stand up, sit back down again. We're talking $200 million. That is 3 times more than the entire first season of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, and it's also on par with blockbuster movies that go into theaters.
Okay, Titanic and Avatar, both of those cost about $200 million to produce.
But here's the even more wild thing.
This is shocking.
Amazon's production power puts Game of Thrones to shame.
Bezos is dropping nearly $500 million on Amazon's Lord of the Rings magic.
Nearly $500 million. This Lord of the Rings season cost more to produce than any TV series or any movie ever.
Okay, this Lord of the Rings TV series was $400 million to make. That ties it with Avengers Endgame, the blockbuster movie bigger than any movie.
So much money is going into this that Ned Stark should come back from the dead and demand payment.
Jack, if a real White Walker doesn't walk in our living room when we're watching this, I'm going to be disappointed.
I'm going to be pissed.
I'm not going to be happy.
Where is my White Walker?
Jon Snow, you still know nothing. So, Jack, what's the takeaway for our buddies over at Amazon and HBO?
Budgets reveal everything.
Yetis, both budgets are huge, but Amazon's budget, it's double HBO's, and that's key.
That difference reveals everything.
First, it reveals that tech companies don't need streaming to be profitable.
Apple and Amazon, their goal with Apple TV Plus and Amazon Prime Video, it is brand love.
Yeah, the goal for Amazon is for you to love Lord of the Rings and then associate Lord of the Rings with Amazon, the brand.
But for media companies, it's different. They don't need love. They need money. They just need money.
HBO is owned by Warner Brothers Discovery, a publicly traded media giant with a huge amount of debt.
House of Dragons needs to make cash for HBO now, and keeping costs reasonable is important for them.
So the big tech budget, it doesn't matter. But media companies' budgets, that does matter.
That's why Lord of the Rings' budget is double Game of Thrones' budget.
Budgets reveal everything.
Thanks for T-boying with us. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel for Pop Biz every day.